words. We're now coming to a critical point. I'm very pleased that I will be at COP later this week and then again next week, putting the views of the people of Haringey very, very strongly. Now look, when I think about the climate emergency, I tend not to use that term because the term that speaks to me, and I think speaks to my constituents in Tottenham, is absolutely one of climate justice. Wherever we are in the world, it's the poorest that suffer as a consequence of the model that we have created. I have to say, I think our media could do so much better to be honest to the British people about the vacuity at the heart of this government on climate.
There is a serious point, though, that I want to share today, and that is that we all know we face a dirty water emergency, we face a air pollution national emergency. David noted earlier the death of Ella Kissy Deborah. My day job, when I'm not wearing the mail chain and being an impartial representative of everybody in our borough, is advising the Shadow Environment team in the House of Commons. So I spend lots of my time working on these issues. Getting the Environment Bill through the Parliament has been a mammoth task, not yet done. Passing the banner on, right? We won't all be here in 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years' time. Who knows where our planet will be if we don't take action now? So there's an onus on all of us to reach out and to being a friend with us when we come to these events and to make sure that we spread the word on those mutual aid groups that were set up after the pandemic, which now ensure local councils have lots and lots of casework, but they are a really important means of bringing people together. So next time we get together, make sure you tell your neighbours, share the important task of preserving our planet and protecting our environment.
It's great Haringey Climate Forum have set up this day, which is a perfect opportunity for us to show how we can work together to address the massive challenge of of climate change. All of us play a role in this challenge, every single one of us, and if we're not all doing it, then we risk going under. So it's not just all individuals in Haringey, and as you know, as seen by this great turnout on a windy, wet and cold day, there's a huge amount of energy in Haringey at the grassroots, with residents and campaigners to make a change.
And my question to you really is, what are your alternatives? Because if we are going to try and reduce the carbon, it seems that we ought to stop that incinerator being built. I can't see that is going to do it. So the question is, what else have you got up your sleeve for us?
Well, I think I can answer that without going on the wrong side of the NLWA board. What I would say is that certainly this borough, and I would say in the conversations I've had with the constituent boroughs of the NLWA, is that we need to do everything in our power to increase the circular economy, embed the circular economy in the 7 boroughs, massively increase recycling.
The problem with that argument is that even if you believed in recycling as an argument, which I don't think that's the answer, but the point is there will not be the waste to burn to actually feed this monster that they want to create. Therefore, we will be importing waste to actually feed the new Edmonton incinerator.
Being a member of the board, surely between them all, Mike, between you all, you have the power to make decisions about this. And in due course, I would have thought that you ought to come out and actually say that something ought to happen instead of the incinerator. Going on for years, talk, action speaks louder than words. As regards recycling is concerned, have a look at Finsbury Park, have a look at all the parks. They are not recycling. Yeah. They're putting everything into one, they all go into black bags, and this is the fact. This has been going on. The late Councillor George Meehan was on the board. All these people were on the board. The thing about it is, they're not going to have a recycling plant there, it's just going to be one. But most importantly is, every individual needs to recycle and do things themselves.
So I'm Sydney Charles from the Haringey Climate Forum. And this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance that the UK is hosting a conference of the parties, COP26, with absolutely no time to lose in taking drastic action to save the planet. Every country needs to make better pledges, and we know that no country is making pledges that are good enough to save the planet. So this event today was to get people to talk about different countries that they know about and say why they should be able to do good pledges and why they're not able to do good pledges. And we hope to send the results and messages up to the COP delegates on the COP26